All right, everyone, before we jump into the theater games, it's really important that we have some common agreements to create a safer and more courageous space for us to create within. Now, theater games can be really scary for some people, and so having these agreements in place really makes sure that we can create an environment where everyone can feel supported, encouraged, and celebrated in the work that they are producing. So let's read through them. The first one is, I will ask for consent from my fellow actors before I touch them, and I will respect their boundaries while performing. Now, consent is a really important thing to make sure we're including in our theatrical process, because when we're stepping into a place of improvisation and theater exploration, we might want to reach out and touch the shoulder of the person that we're working with. But we want to make sure that that person feels comfortable being touched before we take that action. So asking the questions ahead of time lets you know what boundaries are important to keep in place. The second one, I will listen to my fellow actors and their ideas. Now, listening is more than just hearing the words. It's also incorporating their ideas into the work that you are doing together. Now, the best actors are good listeners, and anybody who works in theater will tell you that. It takes a good listener to give a good performance. So practice your listening today. I will celebrate my fellow actors and consider their ideas a gift. That's right. We want to make sure we're keeping a gift mindset, that every single idea that is throwing out there is an opportunity for us to create something together. So keep that gift mindset as you think about working with your fellow actors. Next, I will work with my classmates to find consensus on the choices we make with our performance. Now, consensus means that we all come together to make sure that the ideas are shared and that we all feel good with what is happening and what we're choosing to do. So you'll want to make sure you're practicing that through the process as well. And then finally, I will respect the space and the people around me. Now, of course, be very respectful of the classroom or the environment that you're practicing this activity in, but also be respectful of the people around you. Sometimes when we perform, we want to get really big, but we want to make sure we don't throw our hands so far that we hit someone. We also don't want to make sure we're so loud that the people next to us can't hear each other. So be really respectful of yourself, others, and the environment. Any other ideas you have for agreements, chat with your teacher right now and make sure that those are in place before you move forward.